In this video, we're going to take a look at how the future can be expressed using the simple present and the present progressive. Did you know that the simple present and the present progressive can both be used to describe things that are happening in the future? Let's take a look. In all of these three cases, we're using the present progressive to describe definite plans for the future. So imagine that you're going on a trip with your friends across Asia, and you have made a definite plan that consists of these things. Number one, I am going on a trip next month. So here we have the subject, here is the verb. Now this verb is the present progressive. You can see the verb to be plus verb ing, the present progressive. So even though this trip is happening next month, we can use the present progressive to describe it because it is a definite plan. Number two, we are meeting our friends in Korea. In this case here, we have the subject and we have the verb in the present progressive. We have the verb to be, which is are, and then we have verb ing, meeting. We are meeting our friends in Korea when we go on our trip next month. So even though this is happening in the future, again, we can use the present progressive. Number three, we are staying at a hotel in the city. So here when we take a look at this, we are staying. Instead of meaning that it's happening right now at the time of speaking, in this case, we are using the present progressive, are staying, to talk about what is happening next month. So the present progressive can be used to talk about definite plans in the future. This is something that native speakers use commonly, so if you can master this, you're definitely going to sound more like a native speaker. So the simple present can be used to talk about future when something is scheduled. So imagine that something is scheduled on a calendar and that time is specifically set for that action. So number one, our plane leaves at 6 a.m. Let's take a look at this sentence. Our plane is the subject. The verb is leave. So this plane is it. It leaves with an S. This is the simple present. Now, we're using the simple present to talk about something that is going to happen in the future. Maybe in a couple days from now at 6 a.m., the plane is going to leave. However, because it is scheduled exactly on a calendar, we can use the simple present. Number two, our plane lands. So here again, we have the subject, it lands. This verb is again in the simple present because it is a scheduled event that's happening in the future. So our plane lands at 6 p.m. I don't have to say our plane will land or our plane is going to land. For this case, when we have calendar events, we can use the simple present. Number three, our check-in time, this is our subject, and here we have the verb to be in the simple present. So imagine that you're checking into your hotel. Our check-in time is 3 p.m. Now this is a set time set by the hotel. So in this case, we wouldn't say our check-in time will be 3 p.m. or our check-in time is going to be 3 p.m. In this case here, if you want to sound like a native speaker, use the simple present even though you're talking about a future event. That's great. I think you've got it. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Also, you might want to check out these other useful grammar tips. Thanks for watching. See you next time.